I have 4 beautiful people in front of me tonight, and I've already got the instructions that Mingels is not a taal that they understand, but Afrikaans is also a no. So English is the way to go tonight. All the way from Cape Town, joining us to be with focus. That means main focus for tonight here on Old Focus. It is Lost Youth. How are you guys?
We're doing good. We're tired. We woke up at 5 a.m. this morning to drive here, but we're great.
5 a.m. to, excuse me, did you say drive here?
Yes, from Durban.
From Durban. Ma'am. And I am privileged enough to have you in studio with me tonight.
100%.
I love it. Okay, so introducing the lady of the hour, Alana Joy. You are the vocals, you are the voice behind Lost Youth.
True, accurate.
And who's with me here tonight?
I've got my beautiful guitarist, Fakri Hendricks, bassist Charlie Charles, and drummer James Turner.
The whole band in a car for 4 hours. Did you survive?
4 hours. We're more like
5 hours?
6 hours.
6
10
hours? 10 hours?
We did take some breaks on the way, so.
Okay, so before we get into why you guys are here in Pretoria, what are you doing with your music, let's get a little bit of knowledge behind Lost Youth. So obviously it takes a lot of bonding to sit in a car for 10 hours. So where did all of this begin?
Where did it begin? I used to host a little open mic night in Observatory in Cape Town. Mm-hmm. I'd actually met this man probably that same year. We were in a different band together, Charlie Charles, mm-hmm. For those who cannot see who I'm pointing to. And then I met Fakhri at the open mic night, essentially. We started jamming. We did technically meet before, but it's a long, complicated story. Trying to simplify. And then James came into our life about a year ago. We've known him for a while. He plays in an amazing punk band called mm-hmm. Systematic in Cape Town. And we've been going. We started under my solo project, Alana Joy, for a while. They were just kind of session musos for a little bit, and then we realized, okay, this isn't a session musician vibe. Mm-mm. We're writing together. This is a band. This is an entity by itself. Let's, call it as such. And that's when we created Lost Youth in 2021.
Oh, so it's been 3 years doing things together. Fakhri, I'm going to ask you, actually, when did everything click where you're like, okay, I'm devoted to this project right now?
Stellenbosch, James.
Yeah, we bought him milkshakes, which helped.
Oh, okay. Were you bribed?
Yeah, definitely. And it worked.
So what flavor milkshake is the way to go? Just for in case.
No, I was going to say classic strawberry, but it's like an audio.
Okay.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay, we're going very fancy. So this man really needs to be bought.
Yeah, well, it's like simple things, like one milkshake, and then he's with you for life.
Super badass. I don't drink or smoke like all these rock stars. It's just a milkshake.
Milkshake and you're good to go. Okay. But I do have to say, I think one of the coolest looking people that's been in my studio for a very long time has been Charlie. He just you just look like you're vibing.
I'm dressed for Halloween today.
I mean, happy Halloween, but also thank you for coming to perform.
Slash on a skate though.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I see that.
For those that can't see, he's got a scarecrow hat on and
slash
board shorts and a shirt.
That's amazing.
We came from Durban.
No, I can see that we're still in the beach vibes. There's no beach here. You might get some water. We have water restrictions, so I can splash you.
We relate. We're from Cape Town originally, so we relate to that.
Okay. No. Okay, so 3 years in the making, you are now decided this is now a project that we are committing to. We have 2 EPs out. Let's talk a little bit about your EPs and also working together. Has it been difficult finding a flow, or have you guys just been, learning each other's crafts as you go?
I think it took us a little bit of time to find our sound, because when we first started, it was under my project, it was a little bit more pop, folk, singer-songwriter, and slowly, that's also sort of when we started Lost Youth, that's when we realized, okay, wait, we've got this other sound. And I feel like we have kind of 2, almost, I wouldn't say 2 different versions of ourselves, but 2 different sort of styles that we go for. We have like a sort of more harder, rockier, louder, angrier kind of sound, and then we also have this lighter, softer, a little bit more intimate, a little bit more vulnerable sometimes, and we wanted to portray that somehow. When we first started, we kind of already knew that we were going to maybe be split into these different directions, and we were like, how do we do that in a way that still feels like us and that still feels consistent? And that's why we actually decided to do the 2 different EPs, Chasing Shadows, which is a little bit darker, and then First Light, which has a more hopeful feel. So we wanted to kind of come into the scene as Lost Youth and be like, okay, we're setting ourselves up to do both things already. So when you come to a show, you know that you might hear a heavy thing, you might hear a softer song, but it's all a part of us.
Oh, yeah. It's so beautiful. And I love how the EPs also reflect the kind of style, like you said, Chasing Shadows, darker, and then also the light coming in, being a little bit lighter. So you did bring a couple of songs tonight to perform as well. I'm very excited because did we bring a mixture of like some originals?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we've got one song that's off of the recent EP, First Light, and then we've got another song that's actually 2 songs actually that are unreleased, and one of them is a bit darker and one of them is a bit of an amalgamation between the 2, I guess. Yeah.
Listen, I cannot wait to hear more of your music. I cannot wait for you guys to start singing. I honestly can't wait to just have a fat chat for the rest of the evening. And you have Bittersweet that I'm going to play out. Absolutely in love with it. We are going to talk a bit about it a little bit later tonight. So what is the first track that we are performing?
It's going to be Cold, which is off of our second EP, First Light.
Okay, so second EP, First Light,
yes.
So it is a little bit lighter sound. So, okay, so you're giving us a subtle introduction.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Easing you in.
I cannot wait anymore. Take it away.
I can't seem to say what's on my mind. 1,000 things bury me all the time. Do you think you can help me carry the weight of the world? I can't seem to manage it on my own. When did I start caring what everybody thinks? When did I start to sink in the quicksand of 1,000 thoughts a minute? Do you think they can hear it? The buzzing in my brain. Well, I have 1,000 things that I wish I could say, but it probably wouldn't make a difference anyway. 'Cause even if the people ever stop to listen, I doubt my wishful thinking could ever make a difference. When did I start caring what everybody thinks? When did I start to sink in the quicksand of 1,000 thoughts a minute? Do you think they can hear it? The buzzing in my brain. But I won't grow so cold again, so cold again. And I won't grow so old again, so old again. I always thought myself the hero of the story, and I fear nothing more than being thought of as ordinary. But I won't grow so cold again, so cold again. And I won't grow so old again, so old again. Oh, how I'll never grow so old again. When did I start caring what everybody thinks? When did I start to sink in the quicksand of 1,000 thoughts a minute? Do you think they can hear it? The buzzing in my brain.
Timeless yet modern. The vibes of Lost Youth op Groot FM 90.5. As jy meer wil hoor, bly ingeskakel. Is hier tot 9 uur, want hulle is partytjie diere. Getting the vibes ready tonight. It is Lost Youth, and can I just say, you already have such amazing fan mail coming through saying such a fitting song. Absolutely love it. Such a fresh new sound, and that's why I kind of want to go with my next question. And I am putting someone not on the spot, but I would really love to hear from him tonight. And that is the man who's usually behind the drum set, you know, far in the back, getting his limelight tonight. It's James Turner. So tell me, James, I would like to know, from someone who has been in bands, and you are also, again, seasoned musician in a couple of bands, what do you love about the sound when it comes to Lost Youth?
Yo, it's just a little bit of everything. Every decade, kind of super 90s, super 70s, hard rock, chilled at the same time. Everything.
Oh, lekker answer, James.
You see, man with a lot of skills and can even explain the, like, you should buy him a milkshake.
Yeah.
He deserves a milkshake now.
I'm hungry.
Starving these issues.
I'm so sorry, I can give you chips. No, but that's amazing because everybody has a way to relate to the band, inside the band, on their own way. And I love how so far it's been the music, the sound, and like I said, the timelessness of the sound. It brings back a lot of nostalgia, which I enjoy. So let's get to your new EP, First Light. Okay, a little bit of a lighter feel, softer. Is the message also soft? Where does the inspiration come from?
So actually a lot of this EP was written sort of in and coming out of lockdown. So Cold was written as a diary entry during lockdown, kind of this feeling of wanting to connect and having this anxiety and not knowing what to do with it, and also just a reminder to myself to not take things for granted ever again. And I think that's something that we probably need to remind ourselves of again now that it's been quite a few years since the whole debacle. Is like, when that happened, we were like, oh wow, there's so many things that we took for granted, and maybe we have started taking them for granted again. So maybe it's a nice little reminder
to just come back down to earth a little.
Exactly.
We are going to see a lot of earth, specifically South Africa, because you're embarking on your 5th national tour. I mean, do you enjoy spending your time in a car with these guys?
Yes, absolutely.
Charlie is like, yeah.
Depends on the car.
Depends on the
we've been blessed with we've borrowed a van a few times, and that was lekker. Now we're in a smaller car. We have a trailer. It's still we've still been blessed. It's still amazing, but it is a tighter squish, and sometimes it gets a little hot in the car when you're driving in summer. You get a little grumpy.
Do you have a main driver?
Charlie's usually our main driver, but actually for this tour, James has kind of taken over, and he's been like the best driver. Yeah.
Charlie,
not as a competition, but
Charlie, how do you feel about that they say that James might be? Oh, he's giving me a.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like he's been the best. Yeah, James. I'm gonna. Yeah, the brand's gonna break up after
Charlie,
this.
just give me a thumbs up if I need to negotiate a milkshake for you. Okay. Oh, milkshakes all around, Lana. You're really just like you have to drive home. We still have 2 songs that we are going to get out of you tonight. Let's talk a little bit about the song. I'm going to take a break and then we're kind of back singing the song. So, okay, what are we diving into? A little bit of a darker sound now.
Yeah. So this one is called "Don't Look Back," and we wrote it about the Greek myth of Orpheus and Eurydice. And it's a sort of long story that I won't get into now, but it's a beautiful, heartbreaking love story. Highly recommend going to check it out if you you're not familiar with it. And it is a bit darker because it talks of, going to the land of the underworld and begging Hades to give you back your true love, and then eventually losing her because you lost faith right at the end that maybe a trick was being played on you. And there's various different versions of the ending, but that's the one that I like.
And the song's not usually done on acoustic guitar.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
usually
so
got
this
full
is-
drum kit. And
I'm so sorry, James. I'm taking your moment away.
Philip,
This is the one he like really shines on with the drum.
There's a
Yes.
very nice table. Look at me. I can be your drummer. No? Okay, maybe not. I can do a triangle, though. No?
We've
Maybe
never
not.
had a triangle before. We should probably try it. It might actually work with Don't Look Back.
You should try angle. No? Still not? Okay. Before I embarrass myself a little bit more in front of these lovely people, ons is nou weer terug met Lost Youth. More amazing people with me in studio tonight. Lost Youth all the way from Cape Town. We're talking about their second EP, First Light, their fifth South African tour. When is the sixth tour going to be international?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Thank you. I need dates.
We will let you know. We're working on visas. They're difficult to get.
Okay. No, maybe we can hook you up. No, there's a lot of people from
if
America.
you have
also.
connections, please hook us up.
You
we need a hookup.
would be surprised how many people from overseas listen to the show. So as jy nou luister en jy kan plan maak 061 I'm hooking you guys up. Don't
There we
worry.
go.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Chasing Shadows. So we are going to dive into a little bit more of that sound. You already told the story. I love the creativity that comes. Like, so are you predominantly the one that writes the songs, or is it like a group effort? Everybody gets their emotion through?
So with Chasing Shadows, it was more that there were songs that I had kind of written and then the band came on. But the latest EP is definitely more of a collaborative and sort of starting from scratch with the band. And I think the songs coming up for future albums and future EPs, the ones that we've been writing recently, some of them are written by Charlie Charles here actually, and some of them are written as instrumentals, and then I have to figure out what I'm going to sing over this cool riff that Fakhri comes up with. And this one that we're about to play now is one of those ones. It's actually not released yet, but it is that kind of Chasing Shadows, kind of darker.
Is it an exclusive?
Feel. An exclusive
Hold
acoustic.
Hold on. Because if an exclusive, you should... I get so excited. I get to press buttons.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm going to press it, and I'm going to start singing.
Okay, cool.
Okay, hold on. This makes me excited. 1, 2, 3.
Eksklusief op Groot FM 90.5.
Close burn and
my skin burns at the thought of mine. Devil, let us sleep, keep your eyes ahead. No one back at me, second guess you're dead. Can't have me, I'll be close behind. My skin burns at the thought of mine. Devil, let us sleep, keep your eyes ahead. No one back at me, second guess you're dead.
Sit here in silence because I have no words to actually follow up that magic. Exclusive on Groot FM. Honestly, what an amazing track. A message coming through saying, unbelievable, it's like Fleetwood Mac and Tori almost had a baby.
Oh, that's such a high compliment.
And again, 100% like the song Buyer. Okay, there was coming through as well. So obviously, when we love you sounding like this, we would love to hear the EP. That's available everywhere, right?
Everywhere.
Perfect. You don't even need to search for it. It's just everywhere. It's there. Grab in the air and you have it. But then also, you guys are also, with your tour, performing a couple of gigs in Pretoria. Where to next?
So tomorrow, we're playing with the legend himself, Dan Patlansky, and our good friends Indie Dog. That's at Railways Cafe. Show starts at 6 p.m. Well, that's the time to arrive, actually. I think the show actually officially starts at 7. But get there early. You don't want to miss a thing. Tickets are online, but you can get them at the door as well. And on Saturday, we're playing at Savard Bar. Planet Caravan is organizing. Shout out Planet Caravan.
Nice.
And it's featuring The Chance, Crash in the Void, and of course us. And show starts at 7 p.m. Tickets also online, but you can get them at the door too. And you can come after the Halloween Ram event.
Everything.
You know.
There's just everything.
Last minute
Booking.
surprise. There is a surprise. So I can't say anything.
But you can't tell us this is a surprise and can't say anything.
Okay. What I can tell you is that the lineup is now going to feature a really cool band that we love. We've been fans of for ages. And they recently got back from a European tour. And it's going to be magical.
Okay, my brain is just going...
And that's all I can say, otherwise they're going to kill me.
Okay, no, we don't. We need you alive for the next EP. I have one last question for you guys, and then we're going to end it off with another track. So, social media, where can we find... Okay, I have two last questions. Social media.
Social media, Lost Youth Official, and Spotify, Apple Music, Lost Youth.
Everywhere.
And
That's our next album.
Ooh,
featuring your triangle queen.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, stop
we'll
it.
have to ship you down to Cape Town.
I'll come visit. I have never been to Cape Town, so ship me, post me, email me. I'll be there.
Okay, we have to have you.
There we go. Thank you so much. Okay, lastly, so just for fun, if you were to leave a mysterious note for a fan, okay, explaining Lost Youth in just one word, what would it say?
Oh my God, the
Normalize.
pressure.
Oh, I put you there. I put you there on it.
What would we say?
Fakhri, you're more than welcome to help. I know she's shushing you. Don't take
No,
that.
he's saying an inside joke that nobody's gonna get.
Okay.
And he's trying to make James laugh.
It's working. Therapeutic or cathartic, maybe? Oh, that's beautiful. Therapeutic or cathartic?
Let's say cathartic. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So on that cathartic note, what are we ending Old Focus with?
Ooh, it actually leads nicely into cathartic. This is a new song we wrote called Easy Love, and we actually recently won a songwriting competition with it, which is super cool. I'm a little nervous to sing the high notes since we had 2 hours of sleep last night, but
You know what?
it's a very difficult song for us to play.
Fakhri is taking his jacket off here. Listen, man, you mean business. James scooting closer. Like, Charlie's just vibing.
We need emotional support.
There we go. I love it. Okay, are we ready to end off the night?
Yeah.
Take it away.
Little specks of grey in a black and white vision. You with the untamed hair, the hardest decision. All of these things forgiven in the backseat of your mother's car. 100 miles an hour, but we're not going anywhere. But I don't want pouring rain, begging you to stay. I don't want big promises, always shifting the blame. I want honesty, simplicity, nothing in a rush. I want all of me safely, and not to feel the crush. I want easy love. I want easy love. Little things we missed and things we kept hidden. We were never made of gold, but we glistened. You used to love me like the moon, ever changing. So hold me when it's full, for fear we're fading. But I don't want pouring rain, begging you to stay. I don't want big promises, always shifting the blame. I want honesty, simplicity, nothing in a rush. I want all of me safely, not to feel the crush. I want easy love. I want easy love. I want easy love. I want easy love. Don't give me light. All I want is dark, warm love. Wrap me up, swallow me whole. Don't heal me, make me revere it. Let me be more and more obsessed with the pain of your love. But I don't want pouring rain, begging you to stay. Well, I don't want big promises, always shifting the blame. I want honesty, simplicity, nothing in a rush. I want all of me safely, and not to feel the crush.
Milkshakes all around.
Groot FM 90.5.